Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, my mother thought that I should learn more about pretty much how to be domestic and learn few things about home life. Let's put it that way. I haven't learned a lot of that stuff, like how to sew, I know how to cook. There's a bunch of stuff that I just don't know. So I brought in my mom so she could teach me in this video. So today she's gonna show me how to sew. I can't speak. How to sew. And we got this random piece of cloth and pretty much we're just gonna hem it. Yeah, I don't even know how to do that. It's kind of sad. But I shall learn today. So I'm gonna bring you along and she's gonna teach us how to do it. Okay? So the first thing I think we need to do, and what she said, is iron it.
Yes.
We need to iron it.
It makes it easier for me.
It makes it
iron the
edge?
The edge, to know exactly, so that I know it's straight. I know exactly what I'm...
So we're gonna go iron it. Let's go.
Okay. So that the edge is very straight and very pronounced, I guess, or very...
The edge of this.
To do... Yes. On this. You use a wet handkerchief, a wet piece of cloth. The handkerchief is the one that works best to make it. And you'll see what I mean. So let me show you what I mean if we just iron it. We just do this and just iron it. It's really not as pronounced. You see that it's still like up?
Is it already on?
Yeah,
oh, it is.
I had already turned it on, yes. So it's not as pronounced. You can...
Oh, it's not as...
kind of as... I don't
sharp,
know.
would we think?
Sharp. So, and also, this is just another little tip for when ironing. If you don't want your clothes to be shiny, it becomes shiny sometimes, use a wet cloth over it.
Really?
Preferably a handkerchief, yes.
Huh. I did not know that.
Yes. And see how much better the edge is, and you can really notice it now.
Yeah, when you open it, you can tell right away.
Yeah. Now, there's a difference. If, like this one, the threads are going to be coming out, then what you want to do, what you're going to have to do so that it won't come, the hem won't become undone, you're going to have to do another fold, like this.
Do we have to sew it twice?
No. So you do a second fold, fold in the edge. And that's where this will also help, the wet rag. Make sure your edges are folded in. A lot of people like to pin. I'm not a pin person. So, and then you just make sure it's in, and then just crease it again. Crease that one.
And you just keep it?
Yeah. This will help you keep it straight so that you know exactly where your hem is and you're not going all crooked with your hem. At least it helps me. Like I said, some people just prefer to pin. I prefer to do this.
Just eyeball it?
Yeah. I don't necessarily measure. I try to sometimes, but not really. It all depends on you. If you want to be exact and you want to measure and you're a measuring person, then go ahead and measure. But if not, then
don't.
Don't. I mean, I just, like you said,
Eyeball it.
I eyeball it. I pretty much know. For example, if I'm hemming your dad's pants, I measure just with another pair of his pants that I already know fit him correctly.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But right now, we don't need this hem to be any specific.
Not really.
So that's why we're not.
This is just for fun.
Okay.
And teaching purposes.
Once you're done with this, once you know what you're gonna hem, then it's a lot easier.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
So that's all we're doing, right? We're not doing anymore.
I mean, we could do the whole end. I mean, I could start, and we could do the whole end. You
I like
could do
that
the
idea.
other half. Okay. So that you can see this one better, I'll do the black. But this one's just
Yes, we do have cookies.
Really, you need to show them.
Of course we do. Yeah, the myth is true. We all have it. It's not a myth. It's more like a conventional thingy.
I mean, depending on how much you want to do and how well you feel, as far as doing it.
What do you mean, how well I feel?
Because sometimes if it's too long, it'll get tangled on you if you don't know how to do it correctly. So, but
apparently you're very confident.
yeah, I know they have all these things where you put it and you just twist it or something. I don't know how to do that.
Where you twist it?
Yeah, you put the thread here and you go like this with the needle or something, and it just automatically goes in.
No idea.
I've never done that. I've always just done it the old-fashioned way, just like this. And there we go.
That was fast.
And then pretty much get the two ends together and tie your knot.
What are the twists?
So, the simple and most common way is just doing like a straight line.
Okay.
And it can, now, obviously this is a hem, so you don't want it to show on this side. So your what could it be, your stitches that are going to be shown on this side, you want to make them super small, as small as you can.
Okay.
So, since this is going there, barely, notice. I don't know if you want to.
Yeah, probably. Sorry guys.
That you can barely see the needle on this side.
I don't think I even see it.
Right.
And there it is.
And obviously when you're sewing right now, because we want you to be able to see it, we're using a very dark color against the white. But if not, obviously if you're doing white, you would be using, well, I don't think I have a white one here, but a very light color that's barely going to be visible. The optimum color would be white. Mm-hmm. Okay, so like that. And it went through, all the way through. And I think you can, I
see it right there.
Yeah, barely, which is the whole point. You don't want it to be visible. Now on this side, you can go a little longer. So notice we came out here, we can go a little bit longer over here, like this. And again, small right here. Okay.
Oh, you went pretty long.
Yeah, you can do that. And again, you can barely see it right here.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, they don't have to be that long apart, especially since it's a hem. You probably don't want them that long apart. But there. And now, obviously, it's white. You see it a little bit.
Yeah, you do see it a lot, but it's fine.
Yeah. But that's the first one. That's the basic one.
Okay. What's the second one?
The other one is like this. It's kind of, so you kind of start like this, going on the one, and then this.
But you went under, huh?
Yeah, under, and then again like this, and this one you do a little bit longer. Do this so it'll stay down.
Do what?
Okay, notice what I did. Here, put it in. Then your needle and this. See where it is?
Oh, you put it inside.
Yes.
You pretty much knot it.
Notice you see it here. And there's your...
One's vertical, one's horizontal. Okay.
And again, just like that.
Which one's better?
It all depends. Usually, I prefer this one for a hem. But, sometimes, what helps me decide is the type of material.
Okay.
So I had always used this one, but then I started noticing on your dad's pants, for example, and since I had not actually done this second fold before, or if I did, I didn't iron it so it would stay down. That's another reason why it's better to iron it so it actually stays down. Then what happens is that it unfolds, and then especially that's why I said if it's a material that does that where the
little strings are out.
And that means they'll come unraveled, or the material, and so then this one doesn't hold. Because
the strings are coming out.
Yes. So that's why it's the best thing to do is fold it in again. That's why I iron it. It'll stay down. And then this one seems to stay a little bit better, this first one, than this one. But this one for me seems a lot easier than this one. So it'll be which one you I don't know. I guess I've just done this one a lot longer. So for me it's been easier. This is the one I was originally taught by your grandma. So for hems.
And all that. Mm-hmm. And what's this one technically used for?
This one, the one like this, I use it for if some a stitch has come apart that you need to close. Mm-hmm. This one works really good to close it, and then you can't really see where it had your stitches. You can't tell your stitches, and there won't be any little holes left because I do something different for that.
No, pues wow. Something else to learn.
So yeah, that would be like something else. So let's say if I think your dad has a pair of pants, I could show you with that how there's a hole and then you close it. Uh-huh. And then if you only did it one way like this, if you only went that way,
yeah,
then you could see the little holes in between. So then what I do is I go back that way and then I head back, going over. So
what you just did.
Yeah, except like on the way back, I would put the stitch on this side, this one right here. Mm-hmm. So technically at the end, once you've done it all back in this way, you wouldn't see any blank spaces on either side.
And they're a lot smaller than that?
Yeah, they would be smaller. Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me try.
Basically do, and it doesn't have to go all the way around, just a tiny stitch in.
You did it between the
strings? Just kind of go back a little bit. Mm-hmm. And knot, and then just an extra one just to make sure. And this one is not going to the other side. You shouldn't see it on the other side. Just be the top. There. And then you can just cut it off.
Okay. She's gonna fail. Okay, so obviously. Mm-hmm. So I guess I'll try this one first since you already did it. Mm-hmm. So you went.
Usually though, notice how I kept mine like on a surface. I didn't bring it up to where it's not. Because it's a lot harder. It makes it a lot harder for you.
Really?
At least for me it does. If it's not on a surface where it's already like cushion. Yeah, not necessarily cushion, but a flat surface or a surface where you wouldn't do it in the air. For me, it's hard to do it in the air.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I don't know.
You decide what's better for you.
I'm gonna go with what you say. One more.
I don't think that it's very visible.
Nope, it is absolutely not. Mm-hmm. But that's okay. They're just watching me suck. I feel like I'm so blind now.
There, see, that looks pretty good.
Woohoo! Look. I did the last 3, 2, 3. Yay! Okay, now let's try. How do you close this? How do you stop?
Okay. So.
Wait. I think I did pretty good.
It's just basically doing what we were doing here. Putting it in. Except the stitches are tiny so that it's actually a knot.
And you didn't go all the way to the other side? You just did the little flap?
I just did, pretty much the little flap. Mm-hmm.
¿Pero que no se va a salir?
No, because you're doing it back on a stitch you already did. Over a stitch you already did. Or once let's say, you've gone all around your skirt, you're here. Mm-hmm. You've finished or whatever, it's your skirt or your the bottom of your pants or anything. Whatever. It's like this closed off. So it's closed. You could do over both of these. Like that. And then you're just knotting, and if you feel more secure, you can do several knots.
Okay.
Because usually a hem
You normally do 2 though, right?
2, yeah. But if you feel like it's not really secure enough, then you can do more. Because see, it's already kind of tight, then you go back again. And then just put it in again. And you can feel the little knot right there. See?
What am I seeing there?
The stitches we already did.
Okay. So I did those massive ones, didn't I?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
And these are yours. Mm-hmm. Practice makes perfect. Okay.
But again,
these didn't come out too bad.
No. These are pretty good. So maybe this is your stitch. That'll be your to-go stitch.
To go.
Yeah. So that's all. That's
all it was.
Yeah, and then you just cut it off and you're done.
Let's see if I don't cut off your hand. Okay, get better scissors. Woohoo!
Yeah.
And that's it.
And that's it. That's how you do a hem.
Okay, so she had to go make a phone call, but she taught us how to do this. I never had a clue how to hem anything or do anything like this. I never found the interest to do it, but I guess this is a way I can bond with my mom and all that fun stuff, and I should probably learn how to do this. So if you could tell, we did that, and now I should be able to do it if need be. I hope so. She's a really good teacher, and I hope you liked her. And if you do not know her name is Carmen. She's my mom, and hopefully we can do more videos like this. I really want to do more, and hopefully she'll open up on camera. But thank you for watching. If you like this kind of video, please tell me down below. Please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell down below, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye guys.